You're on a plane. Outside. The sky looks calm. Then suddenly, the engine sounds different. A click. Then silence. Something's wrong. In seconds, the ground starts rising. Or maybe the plane is falling. The pilot shouts. Flight attendants panic. And you realize the plane is going down. Your body has no idea what to do. Your mind even less. And then a wild thought hits you almost like a primal reflex. What if I jump? Sounds insane, but deep down, maybe it's your only chance, or your last illusion of control. This is the science behind jumping from a crashing plane. Jumping from a crashing plane isn't a leap. It's a negotiation with the laws of physics. The first thing that matters, altitude. If you're 33,000 feet in the air, like on most commercial flights, the air is thin, oxygen is nearly gone, and it's around minus 60 F. That means two things. You might pass out before you're even halfway down, and the cold might slow your heart rate to a dangerous level. But weirdly, it could also protect you, slowing your body like a forced hibernation. Then there's terminal velocity, about 120 miles per hour for a free-falling human. Once you hit 100 feet, it doesn't matter how high you started, speed maxes out, but the impact. That's what changes everything. And here's the thing, what you hit really matters. Water. It seems soft. But at 120 miles per hour, it hits like concrete, snow, tree branches, or soft muddy ground. They can absorb some of the energy. It's rare, but not impossible. There are real cases. One of the most famous, Vesna Vulovic, a flight attendant who fell from 33,000 feet and lived. She was still inside part of the plane. She landed on snow, trees, and a whole chain of impossible chances. She broke almost everything, but she lived. And she wasn't the only one. Yeah, babe, even in the wildest fall, the body still tries to survive. The moment your body leaves the plane, time changes. Gravity yanks you down, wind screams past your ears, your vision blurs, and your brain, it flips a switch. Your amygdala, the fear center, goes full command mode. Adrenaline floods in. Cortisol spikes. Your heart pounds like it's trying to run away without you. Your muscles tighten up. Even though there's nothing to fight, you might hear a ringing in your ears. Feel pressure in your chest, or even a strange calm, like everything disappeared. In extreme situations, your mind can dissociate. It's like watching yourself fall from the outside. It's your brain's last defense against full panic. If you're still awake when you hit, survival depends on three things. How your body is positioned, ideally belly down, limbs spread like a skydiver. It slows the fall. Where you land, softer surfaces, like snow or thick trees, increase the odds. What shape your body's in. If you're tense, you break loose, you absorb the shock. But if you survive the fall, that's when the second drop begins. The fall inside you, you survive, maybe with broken bones, bruised organs, scrambled memory, but your heart's still beating. You're still here. Only now something's different. Surviving a fall like that isn't just luck. It's trauma, deep and lasting. Some people experience survivor's guilt. They don't get why they lived and others didn't. Others deal with PTSD. Wind noises trigger anxiety. Falling dreams come back nightly, and looking up at the sky brings back that feeling of collapse. Babe, some wounds don't show up on x-rays, but they still live inside you. Vesna, the flight attendant who fell 33,000 feet, lived with chronic pain for decades, but later she said the hardest part wasn't her body. It was the feeling that the world around her was never the same again. Living through something like that, it changes everything. Some people come back stronger, others come back softer, most come back different, and that's okay. The truth is, most falls don't show on the outside. Sometimes you collapse in silence, you suffocate inside, you fall even while standing. But just like a body can survive hitting the ground at 120 miles per hour, the soul finds its own ways to keep going. Not untouched, but alive, and maybe, just maybe, surviving doesn't mean walking away unharmed. It means learning how to walk with the bones that didn't break. If everything feels like it's falling apart today, breathe. Not every fall ends in the end. Some just bring you closer to the ground, so you remember what being alive feels like. If this spoke to you, comment, still here. Maybe someone else out there needs to know they didn't fall alone. Bye.